Hello, today is September 16th, 2024, and today is Autumn's Aurora Brown's birthday. And I sort of spent the day taking care of my uh, my asylum claim, which is tied to her disappearance and the disappearance of several little girls that they passed off as Autumn Aurora Brown and that I interacted with, and I got to sort of be a father to. And I actually am having a lot of difficulties. I don't think that my paperwork is getting to the real government officials and the real government programs. And I'm not entirely certain that the Montreal government, the way that it's operating currently, is operating in its usual, typical fashion. And I'm sort of wondering if maybe I'm supposed to be in British Columbia. But I do know that I'm supposed to be here, and I do know that my efforts are trying to expose the kidnapping and disappearance of not just my children, but the children of North America and the children of Europe and Africa and Asia and India. And there's things that allude to this. I put some of it in my asylum claim. I was talking about cuckoo clocks. If they allowed me to submit further evidence, I'm going to submit the missing children's faces on the side of milk cartons because it's a direct assault on me. As there's some sort of loose association with me and people trying to impose the Osiris myth on me, and there's some sort of allusion to the divine milk of Isis, which is likened to the images of the Catholic, Christian, Greek tradition Madonna with the breastfeeding Jesus child. Um, I'm doing my best to try to endure for you, Autumns, wherever you are. I think about you almost every day. I think about your older brothers too. Um, and I miss you, and I miss your clone sisters. And it's hard for me to hold their being in the position to undertake the task of being Autumn Aurora Brown against them because I'm this guy who doesn't really know who he is or where he comes from. And here you are, this little girl who doesn't really know who they are or where they come from, and they've sort of imposed this situation on you, and they've imposed this situation on me, and we've both had this situation imposed on us. I'm kind of like, so who are you really related to, and like, why are they using you to pretend to be Autumn? And I'm like, who am I that people want to kidnap my kids, and why would anybody want my children if I'm just a synthetic German Mediterranean clone with no real ties to anybody that's particularly important? I don't feel particularly important, and it's not really that I'm not grateful for my life, but what it is just I just don't have any of the things that I really want, like my children or a family or access to clean books and the ability to read and study and be coherent and be independent of this ghost group that harasses me routinely while I'm doing things like exercising and attempting to read or even just watching cartoons. They're just so obsessed with assaulting me and hurting me and trying to do something for whatever reason. Um, Happy birthday, Autumn. Happy birthday. And I have a lot to tell you, and I have a lot that I'd like to share with you, but I'm just in this position where I'm not capable of doing a whole lot of anything, and I'm literally like on the ropes here. Like these people are damaging my clothes, and I don't even have enough money to just like buy like some of the simple things. Somebody's attacking the plants in my room, and the landlord won't really do anything about it, and the police won't really do anything about it. And this isn't even my real phone. I don't even know whose phone this is, but they're always switching the phone out on me, so I don't ever have like a reliable connection to internet or to social programs or whatever. I'm essentially here, and I'm just like I don't have anything. There's nobody that's reliable. I can run down the street to ask somebody to do like a simple thing for me because they're all just like agents, and they're criminals, and they're police intent on criminality, and I'm here trying to defend and protect the salvageable and reliable members of our species and of Europe if they're so interested or whatever. Um, I've got to do this thing, and it's no different than when soldiers leave their family to go away to war. The only difference is I don't know who kidnapped you, and I don't know who you are, and I don't know who I am. And somebody kidnapped you the moment you were born after I cut your umbilical cord, and somebody did the same to my son, Ethan Ray. And I'm just stuck here, not being capable of trying to find my children, and I'm here trying to make the best of whatever situation that I find myself in. At the moment, all I can really do is work, and all I can really do is try to be reliable as I possibly can. I'm distressed, and I'm literally kept retarded because of this thing that's inside my head, and I don't know what else to do. I'm doing my best for you, and I hope that you're studying, and I hope that you take space travel and music seriously, and I hope that you take writing seriously, and I hope that you take haiku writing seriously. It's all that I can really do for you, and at the moment, and I hope that you understand what it is that happened, and why this happened, and how this happened, and I hope that you know that I care about you, and that I don't have anything else to really give you. I wanted to write a poem and make it like a habit of writing you a poem every time it was your birthday. Maybe you'll have a poem coming up in the next couple of days or the next couple of weeks. But I didn't get to send Ethan Ray any presents or anything either, and I'm just kind of a mess right now, and I'm not at my best. And I guess there's somebody tied to the FBI or the DAA or the NSA that's going around pretending to be me with my clothes or something. And I've got this fucking bullshit situation here, and I've got to deal with like government operatives that like have a problem with me because they do things like smoke cocaine with like 10-year-old boys or something. And that's life. That's where I'm at right now. So, please train, please study, and please be on your guard. And whatever you do, don't take shitty jobs from the North American government, and don't take shitty jobs from police officials or FBI or LAPD, because they're going to get you to do something stupid. And the minute that you do something stupid, they'll start blackmailing you about it. So it's just like, do me a favor and have sex with this 10-year-old boy. And then the minute that you have sex with that 10-year-old boy, for this official, it's like, well, you have to think about it. You had sex with a 10-year-old boy, and if I go and tell these people that you had sex with a 10-year-old boy, then they're going to arrest you. And then you're just like, whoa, but you told me to have sex with a 10-year-old boy. And you're like, and then they respond like, yeah, but you didn't have to do it. And then you're like, oh. So anyway, that's life. And if you could just follow through with not having sex with people and not doing sex jobs for money for the government or for the police or whatever shithead that they have visiting you at your house or visiting you girls at your houses. Be on your best behavior and have a good birthday. I mean you well. Please look for some way to devote yourself to the thing that inhabits you and breathes life into you, and try to look in the best of everything good every day, and just remember there's somebody that cares about you. And maybe if I'm estranged and maybe you didn't get to meet me or whatever, just know that I am concerned for you. And if you take damage on behalf of my daughter, I want to give you something. And if you sort of count as my daughter or as my cousin, then I want to give you something. And I don't want you to be miserable, and I don't want you to be alone, and I don't want you to think that nobody gives a shit about you, because I know how that feels, and I know how it feels to be homeless on the street and want nothing more than $30 to buy some heroin and buy some crystal meth. And that is the shittiest feeling, the shittiest experience in the world, and I don't want that for you. And if you could be like somewhere else, like making music and hanging out with like other girls, or hanging out with Ethan Ray somewhere, making music or reading books or doing something like taking pictures and playing with paints or engineering or something, I would much more you do that than wind up on the street with drugs and through the shitty ass Ben Brown experience that I went through. So happy birthday, girls, and have fun and enjoy your throwing knife kits. Bye.